Hello everyone, this is Chandler. Welcome to part 3 of our Fallout New Vegas playthrough. We left off rescuing Deputy Beagle, and now we're gonna help install a new sheriff in the town. Uh, since we're here, this man here is holding a delivery order, which is associated with the same one we were given, which I'll read through real quick. Instructions: deliver the package at the north entrance to the Vegas Strip, by way of Freeside. An agent of the receptant will meet you at the checkpoint, take possession of the package, and pay for the delivery. Bring the payment to Johnson Nash at the Mojave Express Agency in Primm. Bonus on completion, 250 caps, manifest. That was ours when we had the platinum chip. Deliver the package at the north entrance, so it's all about the same. But this package contains 2 oversized dice composed of fuzzy material.
Aha!
Oh shit. This must have been the fellow I was hitting with the grenade launcher earlier. Oh, that is not what we wanted to happen.
Found you. Had enough.
Bastard almost made me kill our best buddy here. Good. We're gonna ask, since we're gonna do this kind of in order, we're gonna bring it up to Johnson Nash so we took notice of Edie here.
Any luck finding a suitable...
Where's Johnson? It's usually until we get a sheriff in town, he'll always be kind of in here somewhere. There he is. Johnson.
Hey, youngster. Still hanging about Primm, huh?
Yeah. Notice if you're a robot inside your shop.
That beat up old thing? What do you want to know?
Oh, where'd he come from? Seems like a very distinct robot.
A courier dropped it off a couple of months back. I got it working for a little while, but the darn thing pooped out. I haven't been able to get it up and running again. I was hoping to use it for some courier work, but that ain't gonna happen.
Well, what's wrong with it?
Hell if I know. I don't think it's serious, but my tinkering days are long gone.
Would you mind if I fix it up?
You're welcome to try. It's yours if you can get it working. If I had my way, I'd dump it in the scrapyard in Novak and be done with the damn thing. Don't go getting yourself shot.
No promises on that one. No, it's scrap electronics. Should definitely have enough. There we go. Oh, companion protocol begin. Hello, my little friend. Edie has given you hand sensor perks. I think that just means, like, I can see, like... No, I think that's Rex I'm getting mixed up with. Look into it. You should probably talk to Beagle about...
Any luck finding a suitable candidate for our next...
Well, before I help you, is there any chance you can tell me about this checker suit guy?
Ah, yes. My memory is much clearer now that I'm free from my bondage. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you? They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there.
Let me talk to Johnson Nash.
You got that old robot up and running again? How's it working out for you?
I have some questions about Edie.
That beat up old pile of bolts? What do you want to know?
Where did he come from?
The courier dropped it off a little bit ago. I'd hoped to get it up and running for some courier work, but never could get it running.
Idea what I should do with it?
Not a bit. I imagine there must be some people around curious about that kind of technology.
See ya.
Don't go getting yourself shot.
Yeah, okay. But talk to Lieutenant Hayes here.
Yeah?
You know Primm is in dire need of some real law.
We know Primm is a great strategic point, and we aren't blind to the needs of the
Hey,
town,
by
but
your
we're
face.
barely holding our own against the powder gangers. We don't have the guns or the personnel needed to carry out our mission, much less take on defending this town as well.
What do you need to help protect the town?
What we need more than anything is bodies. If we had just one more squad, we could easily install a sheriff and still handle our primary objective of protecting the interstate south of here. If you'd like to see the NCR include protection of Primm and its duties, then you'll have to get some more troops up here. Knight at Mojave Outpost may be able to help. Sir?
Had enough.
Nah. Loot around here. Probably gonna cut around it. So now we're on the road to Primm. Or not Primm. We're heading that structure over there. Hopefully Edie doesn't tweak out and lose his pathing, which he normally does. He was just doing it earlier when I was trying to get to the powder ganger thing. And I think I did say earlier I was going to do a Mr. House playthrough, but I don't know. I usually like the NCR, even if they're not perfect. That guy was the equivalent of I'm just gonna mind my own business when he saw his buddy die. He's like, that did not just happen. There we go. Edie really turned that guy into goo. I'm gonna loot a little bit around. Oh, right, it seems like they had nothing of value. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna be in quite a surprise. When I mean surprise, I mean no surprise, because I played this game so much. Brace yourselves.
They killed her.
Yeah, there's usually jackals don't normally dress like this, but I think the Raider pack mod I have just made it so they have more Raider-esque looking people. Fuck. These are actually worth some money, so it's worth just taking them. Definitely gonna have to buy ammo at this stop. Rolling. I can hardly believe my luck. Literally, I'm a gape. A gape? A gap? Just now I was approached by a rather intense young man calling himself Mr. Fox. Yeah, right. When we were alone in my office, he let it be known that he is a member of Caesar's Legion. He knew what NCR troops and powder gangers often spend time in Nipton. It turns out that Legion hates and wishes to make an example of both groups. The NCR for obvious reasons and powder gangs for harassing Legion raiding parties on this side of the river. I didn't have to think a moment about Mr. Fox's proposition before accepting it. All I have to do is convince the powder gangers, the powder, to kidnap the NCR troop at night. When both groups are in town, the Legion boys will scoop everyone up. Ha! For this simple task, I have been offered 8,000 caps. I could almost go back to the NCR right away, but who knows how much else I might make off this Legion lackey. I'm going to start stockpiling some supplies in a safe house between here and the Mojave Outpost just in case I decide to head back home in a hurry. Very exciting. Signed with a steady hand on the keyboard, Super Mayor Joseph B. Stern. Good old mayor getting in cahoots with Legion. Oh. Whoa. You don't start this and just cower it out, buddy. Shit. Jesus, Edie. Fucking nearly got me killed. Broke my damn leg again. Yeah, usually trying to cut away from all the micromanaging shit. So you see like random cuts where I'm like opening my Pip-Boy and just open and close it. That's why, obviously. Because I don't think it'd be that interesting if you're watching this to see a guy take eternity to figure out what to do to off the blade and whatnot. Which is part of the game. And Edie once again aggroing somebody. Edie is just insisting on fucking going after these rat scorpions. Barely surviving right now. Especially when he blew up that fucking car. I'm really regretting picking fucking Whoever had one perk. Really just gonna bite me in the ass in hindsight. Here we are now. In the year 2271, the Desert Rangers of Nevada and Rangers of the New California Republic met at this spot to sign the Rangers Unification Treaty. Under this treaty, the Desert Rangers agreed to be absorbed into the NCR in exchange for NCR protection of Hoover Dam, New Vegas, and southern Nevada against the forces of Caesar's Legion.
Evening.
Oh, evening.
Coming from the north? Must be crazy to brave those roads.
What is this place?
Outpost. Mojave Outpost. Watching a lot of nothing feels like a big Brahmin pen for caravans. They've been stopped for a while, waiting for the roads north to clear. Or the clearance papers to go through. Looks like you've walked away, so if you need to shake the dust off, head to the barracks at the bars there. Not much, but better than nothing.
What are those statues of over there?
Those two? Represents unification. Mostly good for shade. Won't do much else when the Legion reaches us.
Is there any work needed done here?
Nothing I know of. But if you've come from the north, means you can travel freer than most around here. Might check the barracks, someone might need you to hoof it somewhere. Just be careful you go up on the roof. Got a sniper watching the road. If your gear's in need of repair, HQ's also worth checking out. Talk to Major Knight, he can help. Provided you got a pen and plenty of ink.
Yeah, keep that in mind. Thank you.
Watch yourself.
Hey.
Hey.
New face in the outpost. Must have come from the north. So, what do you have?
Anything you can tell me about this place?
Not too much. A lot of caravans going nowhere. A lot of troopers going nowhere, too. Few prospectors here and there, but they don't do more than stink up the place. Everybody's backed up here. You'd think it'd be good for business, but most of the traders are tight with the caps, even the larger caravan outfits.
Any work around here?
Work around here? Might check with Jackson in the main building, or Ghost up on the roof above, but watch out. She's kind of a bitch. Don't tell her I said that, though. Might take a bullet some night when I'm going to the latrine.
What do you have for sale?
Take a look.
Since we're here, I can't help but notice this young lady here
Howdy.
who looks older than
Looking
she
for
should.
trouble?
Not exactly. Just looking around.
Well, keep those eyes up and turning, or I'll set 'em spinning. Got no time for gawkers, or anyone looking for something I ain't selling.
You alright? How about a drink instead?
How about a drink? How about a couple is what you mean. Drinking to forget, and it's only getting me mad instead. Whiskey always gets my temper up, now more than ever. Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west. Before I punched enough people, that is. And they learned to lay low when the whiskey hit.
What exactly are you trying to forget?
Lost my caravan heading north. The driver burned to ash. And they didn't even take the cargo, they just burned that too.
Why would they do that? Doesn't sound like raiders.
My guess is Legion. They're trying to cut NCR's supply line. And the Mojave Outpost is proof. Got us locked up tighter than a New Vegas virgin. No caravans in, out, and just try arguing with Jackson about it. Roads aren't safe, he says. No shit, you washed out old fuck-up. I didn't need a Brotherhood scribe to tell me that.
Who's Jackson?
NCR officer, trooper, whatever, runs the place. He's over in the main building, the one without a bar. Jackson won't let me head north. It's not safe. And even though my caravan's gone, my caravan papers are keeping me here. So if you came here for work, my advice, go find the Crimson Caravan branch south of Vegas. They can help you out.
I wanted to ask you something else.
What's on your mind?
What can you tell me about this place?
You're looking at it. It's a watering hole without much to brag about. It's like a Brahmin drive gone wrong. Supposed to be a gate north, but you come here, you get caught in the pen. Better to head back home. If you don't have a gun and a will, don't matter much what you do when you reach here, except stare at that fucking monument outside.
That fucking monument outside?
Don't even tell me you missed it coming in. It's like NCR showing its dick to all the East. If the Republic put as much effort into protecting the East as they put into those two asinine giants outside, then they'd be worth that monument. Statues of two men shaking hands covered in blood. Don't seem to be nothing to brag about.
Covered in blood? I didn't notice any blood.
I'm speaking figurative. Isn't any blood on their damn hands. Of course, when Caesar comes walking through here, there'll be blood for real. And after the blood dries in the sun, he'll melt that piece of jet-induced sculpture down and reshape it into a bull, which by my reckoning is making up for a deficiency of his. But no matter what the state of his pecker, he's sure giving the West a good fucking.
What are those statues supposed to be?
One's a ranger, one's an NCR trooper, supposed to represent unification of West and East, or some such shit. As far as those two iron lovebirds go, they've got more spine you'll see in a year from the NCR government.
I think they're both rangers, one desert and NCR.
Maybe you're right. Brim tats always throw me off. Well, fine, whatever. They can be shaking each other's dicks. Wouldn't change the Mojave now.
Oh. Let me ask you
What's
something else. Why are you here at this bar?
Whiskey and me are old friends. Keeps me going when times get rough. Like now. Got me into the caravan business, you know. Had to start transporting water instead of liquor, though. If I hadn't switched over, I'd end my trip with nothing but glass bottles rattling on the back of the Brahmin.
Well, that was quite a conversation. But we got some business to attend to in regards to Primm. Major Knight.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or...
Courier.
Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Although mostly just in, not out these days. If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him, keep it short. Also, if you need any gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Once you fill out the work orders and sign for the parts, of course.
I'm actually here in regards to Primm.
Primm? Hayes units is stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRCF convicts. What can I help you with?
Well, Primm's seen better days, and Hayes is undermanned and is requesting some additional support.
I'd like to help, but we can't spare any more units. We have to maintain a minimum headcount at the outpost. Orders from the west.
Having Primm in that trade route under NCR control can help the West.
I see the wisdom in that. I'll radio for a unit to head up to Primm and offer some additional support.
Oh. Is there anything I can do around here?
Help? Oh, well, you could speak to Ranger Jackson. He might have something for you. He sort of runs things around here. Mostly ends up sending reports back west that aren't filled with the best news.
Alright. Go talk to him.
Dismissed.
Huh? That is indeed a way to wear glasses. Are you Ranger? Oh no.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. Not many people coming here in a hurry, only passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it.
Uh, you sure seem like you have enough soldiers.
Soldiers, no. Recruits, yes. And the Mojave Outpost has been ordered to have a standing force at the NCR perimeter at all times. So sending anyone out reduces the outpost's numbers, and would be in direct violation of my orders from back west.
The NCR sending more troops?
Sending more troops, yes. To reinforce the outpost, no. Troops head through here on their way to McCarran, or to the front lines at Forlorn Hope. Or they're on leave, on their way to New Vegas to piss away their pay. All of them passing through.
You sound frustrated.
Frustrated? No, I have my orders. Signed and approved all the way up the chain from Kimball. And I understand the reasons. The outpost isn't a Legion target, yet. Not like Vegas or the Dam. But if the caravans get choked here, that's gonna bite NCR hard. Anyway, didn't mean to talk your ear off. Some days, just feel like more requisition forms and daily reports come across my desk than results.
Is there any way I can help?
Help? Now look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. And you look like you can handle yourself. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it.
Sounds like a deal.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with.
Alright.
Hello?
And since I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cut away from shopping spree I went on, I got me a new pistol. Even though I know there's a unique variant of the gun, I just wanted to have this gun. Also, I figured this would be a good time to look at some of these challenges real quick. I cut away from it. Just trying to. Part of the goal for me in this playthrough is have to complete the 3 of each tier of gunrunner challenges, and it takes a lot of thought process, especially when you doing a playthrough. You gotta like think a little more deftly. So this might not be a Mr. House playthrough. For obvious reasons, if you've ever done the gunrunner challenges. But if you're curious about it though, and we get to that point, I'll let you know which ones I'm doing. Come on, Edie, get him. That takes care of that quest, but before I turn that one in, we got business in Primm to sort through.
Yeah?
You got your extra troops to support Primm.
Yeah, I just got word of that. There's a squad of Rangers standing by. Sergeant McGee will take over as sheriff, and the Rangers will be his deputies. This town will be in NCR territory. This means that aside from protection, the citizens will also need to become registered NCR citizens and pay any appropriate and associated taxes.
You know, this town needs help, so call it in.
Roger. I'll radio them over now.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
It's a lot of money. Toughness would be good, but I've been holding off on this one before. Because now I got some books that I can read. I'm sure you can double it or expand it, but I just really, it's just the one. This stuff just increases your skills slightly.
Patrolling the Mojave?
Yep, he's about to say it.
Makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Yeah, I hear that.
Sounds like we're running Primm now. I'd still rather take my leave at the Strip.
I wish the glasses weren't glitching
Appreciate
like
the
that.
help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
You mentioned a reward before.
No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Not allowed to contract mercenaries at the outpost. Still, a requisition form or two can get lost, and they're not gonna come check. So here you go, just between us.
Yes, sir. Got ourselves a new weapon. Well, folks, I think this is where I'm going to end off this little episode or segment. And next up, we will be finishing out some more quests here and then heading to an infamous town known as Nipton. But until then, this is Chandler signing off.